Let's check your channel. Hopefully you can see me. Sorry, I think we are live. Yeah. Okay. Uh, Welcome to CG Bar Streams. It's been a while. I tried to record one earlier this morning, but yeah, didn't go so well. Anyway, yep. Today, I think maybe about 9 hours, 10 hours ago, I saw on the YouTube and on the news on Twitter, about this happening. Activision Blizzard layoff. I think it was broke by this guy named Jason Schreier. If I were to share his Twitter, and he also was interviewed on Bloomberg. That these things happen. It's a really sad day, and I feel sad, but I am also starting to get a bit numb. Not say numb, but it's like, it's just another layoff happening in the game industry. It's an industry I wanted to join last year, but with all the tech layoffs happening, you know, um, I wasn't so sure about it. So anyway, here is his stuff, and yep, Blizzard had to lay off. I think this is the second layoff. The first layoff was by Microsoft was in last year, about 10,000 jobs, based on what I read. Let's just go through this, and it's like, yeah.
What do we know about the details, Jason?
Yeah, we are facing a real chaos all across the company. I'm getting texts still right now. I'm getting texts from people saying they don't know if they're being.
Yeah, so I heard it was quite funny. Not funny, but it's strange in a way that people, when they get if you can access Slack, you most likely get laid off. It's a lot of anxiety going on right now. It's very messy from what I hear. And on my Twitter feed, it's just all kinds of. There's a lot of people
being laid off. Some people are finding out because their Slack is deactivated. I'm told by a Blizzard spokesperson that everybody should find out by the end of the day if they'll have jobs or not, all 1,900 people. But yeah, it's just chaos over there right now.
What took me by surprise, and I'm interested if it took you as well, is some of the senior executives that are on the out, in particular the president, Mike Barra, who I think previously said he wasn't for going and he was going to have to be dragged out, and as well as the chief design officer, who is actually a co-founder.
Yeah, Alan Adham. He is. He's called a co-founder. Technically, is, but he's really the founder of Blizzard. He's the kind of guy, and was for a very long time. Yeah, we're talking about a massive change over there. I think a lot of people kind of expected that Mike.
Yeah, so I mean, there's controversy on that fella too, but it's not unusual for big companies to cut off senior leadership sometimes. People just go.
Barra might be on the way out for various reasons, and I think that he kind of, let's say he ruffled some feathers within Blizzard over the course of a couple of disastrous meetings last year and a couple of decisions that people weren't thrilled about. But still, it's a big surprise. Blizzard also canceled one of their big games, a game that was codenamed Odyssey. It was kind of a survival game. Comes as crazy timing this week, given that Pal World, the kind of Pokemon with guns survival game that is selling bazillions of copies, just came out. But yeah, it's really bloodier. I mean, I had been hearing.
Yeah, Pal World. I heard about Pal World. It's like taking off, but there's a deeper story behind it about why it's so successful. But you know, yeah, we'll see. You know what is it about? Yeah. So yeah, let's continue this.
Rumors that layoffs might be coming to Blizzard, but even this is way bigger and bloodier than I expected.
So I've been mentioning this. In any big piece of M&A, where a very big company joins another big company or is merged into it, there are often layoffs because there's overlap in roles and they look for efficiencies, etc. But that kind of masks, Jason, the broader idea of what Microsoft was getting in its purchase of Activision Blizzard. Do we have any sense of how that integration is going and kind of what the focus of the projects are on the content and title side?
Yeah, that's what we still don't know. We're trying to find out. I mean, it's been about 3 months since Microsoft
Yeah.
officially took over Activision.
So I think that is mentioned here. Let me just share this tab instead. And yep. So if you can see the tab, yeah, this is the Bloomberg article by Jason Schreier, and yeah, this was the big one, the some big game they had called Odyssey, which I can't find it now. Yes, this one here. Let's share this one here. Yep. If you can see it, it's this one here. Yeah, this game. I think it was announced in 2 years ago or during the COVID. I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks interesting. It looks like regular people going to a fantasy world. You see someone dressed up as a, looks like a bicycle going to fantasy. It looks interesting. And then yeah, but I don't know. Is it because now Palworld is making it different and changing it? I just have no idea. And if I went on my Twitter feed, down here, if you see here, like, man, I don't want to hit this button, just like I'm heartbroken. There was some that I think they just having anxiety on. It just sucks. And I was here reading all this, like, there's just no way to describe it, where it's just sad when you have invested a lot in the company and the place. Some people move mortgages to pay off, and Blizzard may not have been the best place, but in the recent years, but maybe due to Activision, but I'm just so sad. I don't know about the other Activision departments, but it's been just Blizzard. And yeah, it's just scrolling through all this. Yeah, it's just tough, man. This guy looks like a concept artist. It's very good. I'm not sure about that guy. There was a guy. His name was Nishkin. I can't remember. I must check it out. Yeah, I can't remember his Neskin, is it? Neskin, yeah, that's the guy. Yeah, that's the guy. Yeah, this guy. I think he's at Blizzard. Am I impacted? Not sure. Yeah, it's kind of strange. It's a mess. Some people are affected, some are not. I think for news-wise, you can check out Valular News. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. I think it's
by 1900.
It's quite
because
good compilation
Microsoft
about it.
have axed 1900 positions across Xbox, Zenny.
Yeah, I think they
said. Basically, they leave the company, and a new president will be appointed next week for Blizzard Entertainment. Additionally,
Yeah, I think they were talking about here something about mobile games here.
division that we ever found out about. So there's that. And then there's also the survival game. So their unannounced survival game has, well, I don't want to say unannounced, but it has been cancelled. Basically, people are moving on to early development on other projects from Blizzard Entertainment. The context here is Dan Hay, who led Far Cry 3 and then produced the rest of that series through to 6. He had came on board to the survival project to essentially steer it in 2022. We don't know if he's going to be out. Context that I had heard is that this project had been in development hell. I've actually had numerous people be kind of confused that it hadn't been cancelled. I have to imagine that whenever they did that sort of announcement of the unannounced game, that, you know, at BlizzCon, that they were for the best opportunities for growth, and
Yeah, so yeah, I think I share it. Yeah, this one here, $3 trillion, $3 trillion, man. This one here, you know, down here, 3 trillion, $3 trillion. So they have reached that market cap. Wow, you know, second to Apple. Um, this one tip ranks, yeah, cuts one, but they it's just bizarre. I mean, I'm not sure if the layoffs pushed them to get $3 million. You know, I have no idea, man. Yeah, I'm not following all this stuff, but it sucks when I just hear things like that. Yeah. Share this tab back here. Yeah, Nintendo. Blizzard layoffs are staggering. I mean, there's just too many to just go through. Really, just yeah. I do think maybe it's due to the COVID boom. People thought that these people will stay indoors and play. You know, but yeah, you know, I think boom and bust last don't, you know, it just happens, I guess, a boom and bust, but it just sucks so many people from marketing departments and other places. I don't know. I think yeah, I'm not sure if this guy covered it, Belia. Yeah, marketing and all that. Yeah. I think he said something about
headcounts within those organizations. So yeah, it does look like a lot of this is Activision Blizzard, and that makes complete sense because that's the thing that they just bought. Now, to be very clear, something like this was always coming, right? There's just no way that a big company like that doesn't gobble up another big company for, like, what, $69 billion, and then just doesn't try to optimize the new asset that they've gained. The thing is, though, well, the asset that you're optimizing is partially based and, you know, built by and comprised of people. So some of those people are being cut. I think what to this offer. So essentially, whenever they were in, here is Bobby. You know, he gets to leave with a massive golden
yeah,
parachute.
the CEO, the previous CEO, I think left with like I can't remember how many millions, you know, millions and millions for selling this 69 billion. Yeah, and I'm not sure whether Microsoft shot themselves in the foot buying this. Maybe got scammed by him. I have no idea. You know, it's a huge chunk of money, man. That this merger. Some say it was good, but I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Yeah. The other YouTube video you should watch is kind of funny. I think they had a long talk about this, you know, but don't get into it. You know, you should check this two out. And of course, Destin, yeah, they talk about this stuff. He runs through the news. They do a pretty good job. You know, for me, it's like when I see this kind of things happening. You know, yeah, it doesn't surprise me when there's a merger. Um, you know, I've been thinking about, maybe it's time. I'm not sure. Previously, I wanted to work in game. I did mention I want to work in games industry, but maybe now not. Seeing all this happening, yeah, I would rather work on my own stuff, I guess, and see how I can sell stuff. I mean, I wasn't at the beginning of the boom times for gaming, but yeah, maybe we will. Yeah, I don't know how to say this, but yeah, and I don't want to sound insensitive, but yeah, it's not the best of times, man, to be in games industry. I was just looking through. Someone said they're looking for other jobs in other industries, but yeah, it's not easy. Well, let me see. Oh, there's just too many. I'm just back on the Twitter side of things. It's like that's crazy. It's just so many people talking about this. I wonder if there's anything from Activision, the Activision side. I wonder. Yeah, yeah. We talk about Blizzard, but don't know whether they what Toys for Bobs. Yeah, I saw somewhere someone had like anxiety just trying to read whether if they can't log into Slack. That's the worst part, the anxiety. Yeah, yeah. It's very sad when I read about this, especially people with anxiety, because I sometimes get a little too. But there was some with anxiety. I'm just trying to find it. I don't know where is it. Ruby. Yeah, let me just share this here. Layoff. Yeah, the $3 trillion company. Talk about unions. Yeah, I do think there needs to be some union, to protect workers because they won't have the what do you call it, safety nets. It's just not a good time for tech. Yeah, in general, games in part of it too. Yeah. Um, yeah, I think that's all I saved, guys. Did I save any bookmarks? Let me see. This is yeah, someone out there. This guy, David Shaver, worked on the Dream Team, but now it's gone. No, I've been through my own layoff too, and I had like I don't know what's the severance pay here or if there's anything. Um, and yeah, I'm just not sure. I'm not sure how. Yeah, what's the updates? Yeah, there's kind of no updates on it. Yeah. I just can't see. Yeah, a lot of it is Blizzard, but doesn't say anything about toys like the Call of Duty guys. I don't think they've got maybe Blizzard. Yeah, yeah. Yes, I think the previous day was Riot Games. Then there was Unity, and in previous weeks Unity. I don't know, man. You know, I just have no idea, man. It's just a very tumultuous year for those in games and tech in general. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. So yeah, I mean, when I think about it, right, I think it's some obvious thoughts is if you can learn some other skills such as building your own business or trying to what do you call it, have your own like side hustle business, not hustle but side business, yeah, that can hedge against this kind of things. um, Yeah, I don't. It's just very sad when I just keep. I enjoy the games, but I think the games Blizzard of course has taken its own downfall too. But yeah, so it's tough, man. I just it was very heartbreaking to read, especially reading on Twitter. LinkedIn, I think not so bad. Things seems to be more professional, I guess, out here. Yeah, I'm not sure. Take a deep breath. No. Yeah, don't talk about Nintendo not laying off people. But Microsoft made a lot of money, but I don't understand why they. Oh, this is funny. Parody, raffle points. You want to get in a game dev? Yeah. Yeah, I thought about this too. Whether like you join indie, run out of money, lose job, mobile, run out of money. Yeah, that's the sad reality of this hyper growth. Yeah, games may not be that kind of hyper growth like last time, but yeah, yeah, I don't know. But hey, the strange part is they had a good fiscal year. Yeah. And then you look at the others, like it's not so bad, right? Discord and Riot Games. Yeah, this looks. Uh, Integral artists. Yeah, it's just too many, man. Just too many. Well, anyway, all I have to say is, yeah, may not be a good time to be in tech at the moment. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I don't have much else to add. I'm just gonna leave it like this, unedited. So yeah, if you're from Blizzard, I wish you all the best. Activision, if you've been, keep strong. I hope they find their feet landing somewhere, and not so, yeah. Hope they find, a good job, yeah, and maybe, yeah, yeah. It's quite sad to read Twitter. Yeah. I also think that Blizzard is won't be taking much what's the word risk now. They won't be like how to say they won't be they'll just be focusing on their own IPs. I kind of curious about that survivor game actually. And yeah, I don't know how it's gonna be like. Yeah, I mean we'll see. I have no idea, man. No idea what it's supposed to be. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off now, and yeah, good luck to those in the games industry. Blessings to you if you still have a job. But I know it's gonna be like those survival gift stuff, but I'll just say a prayer for all those guys and hope they find their feet. And yeah, layoffs will be coming more this year and closures, right? I heard. Yeah. So yeah, just gonna end it here.